flapping the arms down by the sides, ready to begin. Oh, they're done. That's unfortunate. That's a good save, though, by the coach. Now, those were the 9th strongest in qualification. Great accomplishment to make it here, but just didn't quite happen in the final proper as a dejected-looking Marco Lovino steps away from the apparatus. It was he who came off. He just comes down very close to the side of the apparatus, actually brushes it. And that's sound judgment by the coach to prevent any injury. Oh, for Lovino, it's so disappointing for him. He's so passionate about the sport of gymnastics. 15.8 the score. Comes from a great background in the sport. His mother, a rhythmic gymnastics coach, his father, a trampoline coach. Fabian Vogel and Matthias Fleiderer of Germany. Second strongest in qualification. The silver medalists last year. Team bronze medalists yesterday. And with the strong but not stellar performance by the French in terms of the score they produced, does this give the Germans an opportunity to outperform their qualification ranking? They're certainly capable of it. This has started beautifully. That's excellent quality from Fabian Vogel and Matthias Fleiderer. They were very central during that display. Very nicely executed gymnastics from the 27-year-olds. Now it will be interesting to look at the horizontal displacement number. The highest we've seen so far, 9.15. Largely speaking, they were very close to the mark in the centre of the apparatus. 49.83 leads at the moment. Not anymore. 50.95. Look at that horizontal displacement score. 9.7 for them. And Germany are in the lead quite comfortably. France second, Greece third at the halfway mark. Oh, what it means to him. What it means to him. Pirmamad Aliyev of Kazakhstan. His partner Danil Musabayev on the apparatus. 5th strongest in qualification. These two gymnasts have been around for a while. It's Aliyev's 6th World Championships, Musabayev's 5th. It's their 4th together. They started in Sofia in 2017. This is only the 2nd time they've ever made a final. And it didn't go well in Tokyo. They were the 6th strongest qualifiers. They finished last. It is hard to state just how much this means to them to be here and to have a chance at winning a medal. .88 in qualification. They can do this. Oh, no. Oh, no. He did look nervous before, and it's Pirmamad Aliyev who comes off. Their hearts will break. There'll be a lot of people who really feel that sadness with them. You got a chance. It's the hardest time of all. Coming in as the 8th or 9th strongest in qualification, maybe you just go all or nothing and see what happens. But when you're the 5th best, when you know there's potential to get onto the podium, that is when it can be the trickiest time. 15.94, they're in 4th place and out of contention. 3 to go. From Portugal, Diogo Abreu and Pedro Ferreira, gold medalists in the team competition. If they produce what they did in qualification, which was 51.25, they'll go into the lead and they'll guarantee themselves another medal. Of a routine from Abreu and Ferreira. A treat to watch. And another eruption of chanting and singing from the stands and the Portuguese delegation. And it might well be more success for this great trampolining nation here in Sofia. This was expertly administered. You've got the veteran Abreu on the right, 29-year-old. And Ferreira, 4 years younger, Youth Olympic Games bronze medalist in 2014. They were the silver medalists at the European Championships earlier this year. Have they gone ahead of the Germans? Germany lead on 50.95. Oh, that's so tight. That is so tight. 50.9. 5/100ths of a mark. Germany stay in the lead. And the Germans are guaranteed at least a bronze medal. So to Alexis Shostak and Isaac Rowley of the United States of America, 10th best in qualification. They made it in despite not actually fully completing their performance in the second qualification round. So this is absolutely unqualified bonus territory for the Americans. It's Rowley who is closest to you. 23-year-old, Shostak is 4 years older. They've both been all-around team medalists at the World Championships. The start looked slightly out of sync. I tell you what, that is steely for Shostak and Rowley to get through that routine. It didn't seem to be really perfect conditions actually for beginning. They weren't ever really together, but the way they held on to that, it was like watching somebody on an out-of-control horse just calm it down and eventually end up just quietly trotting away. You know, sometimes it doesn't go perfectly, but the fact that it goes is enough. That was very impressive. Sometimes in elite level sport, an athlete producing quality when it seems to be that the odds are against them is oddly more impressive than everything going absolutely perfectly. Now, they will have a fair few deductions in there for execution horizontal displacement, and unfortunately it puts them out of contention. 49.09, their horizontal displacement the lowest of everyone that's actually completed a routine, and their execution also the second lowest of everyone that's completed a routine. So Germany guaranteed at least a silver medal. Portugal secure of a bronze. Now, they couldn't, could they? Benny Visani and Niklas Fröschel of Austria. The 6th strongest in qualification. Austria has never won a medal at the Trampoline Gymnastics World Championships in any event. If they can hold that, they have done. Oh goodness, it's going to be close. Oh no. Well, I think it is evident, just more than evident, the frustration that they felt. And yet again, your heart just goes out to these two gymnasts who were in with a chance. Sixth best in qualification. They had an opportunity. It's so difficult for Visani to bear. Austria finishing in 8th place, 15.24. This sport can be cruel sometimes. But at the other end of things, you have world champions crowned in the Germans. The silver medalists from last year have taken the title. For France, silver for Portugal and gold for Germany by 0.05 of a mark. How close?